It's a story of a coordinated attack on human society that basically breaks down everything that we know. Um, and then in the story you kind of figure out who's behind it, and, uh, and you follow the characters as they try to figure out what to do next. Well, he's Cassie's father, you know, he's sort of a guy that really kind of fit in really well to the world where everything kind of works and runs like a clock. I'm not sure he's entirely cut out for, uh, you know, the post-attack world. Um, I think in a sentence I'd say he's a good man who's not quite cut out for this. This is a great part for her because it requires, it's, you know, it's about a girl who's just thrust into adulthood in a world that, you know, is not an easy one to live in. And I think any teenager is sort of in that gray zone between, you know, they're still a kid, but at the same time they're really feeling out their powers, and they have new responsibilities. And she's really wonderful because she can go both ways, you know. There are times when you look at her and you definitely see, oh, this is a very young person, but she's also, um, you know, she's got a very strong sense of herself, and I would believe that, you know, if something went down, that Chloe would be one of the sharper ones who could try to figure it out. One of the big themes of this movie is, what does it look like, uh, you know, when everyone's out for themselves, and, you know, how successful is that as a strategy, um, you know, versus trying to pull together in a situation where it's really hard to pull together. There's a lot of balls in the air in the book. It's a complex structure for a young adult book. There's a split narrative. You know, you're following Cassie over here for a while, and then you're with Ben, and but we're not used to that in a movie, of following somebody. You know what I mean? Like that's a tough, um, that's a strong device. You know, so it's really kind of has to be artfully done, where you can jump from one part of the story to the other and still have it sort of feel seamless. Jay's really good at coming in and just doing the little screwdriver tweak. So that's the micro. And then on the macro side, well, like I said, there's so many storylines up in the air. There's, you know, you're following this narrative here, and then you're over here. There's a lot of moving parts, and I think he does a really good job of keeping those balls juggling in his head, you know, so that at any given moment, he knows what it is we're trying to do and how it fits into the big picture. And that's, uh, you know, for a younger director, that's a lot. That's a big deal. You show up in the middle of a field, and there's an amazing refugee camp built that wasn't there before, you know, and that's what's great about it. Actually, I find that phenomenal producers just kind of make magic happen. Uh, like, we try to make magic happen for the audience, uh, with the story, so that the audience can come, and but great producers really make that happen for us when we show up on set, and there's just all this amazing stuff here.